1,400 meters to race. Set, and away they go. Vino Rioja was slightly slow into striders towards the back end of the field. Barolo's on the front foot early. That's gone off to show the way. The favourite Dream Team is racing 3 deep on the outside in the blue sleeves and cap. Golden Croc is in behind those. Cherry Lane's in the red colours, and they're slowing it down quite strongly up in front, and they're stacking up. Then came Vino Rioja's in the orange colours. San Gimignano, Faraway Girl, is on the outside of those, and at the back end of the field is Sylvan Mistress, and they quite stacked up, only about 5 or 6 lengths cover the lot as they go into the turn with 800 to go, and Barolo shows out by about 2 lengths from in second position Cherry Lane. Then we go in behind those to Golden Croc in the pink sleeves on the fence, followed on the outside of those runners then by Dream Team, then 3 lengths back to Vino Rioja in the orange. Faraway Girl, one off the rail further back, San Gimignano and Sylvan Mistress is the trailer. Homeward bound, they come to the final 400 meters. Barolo's in front, Cherry Lane's moving through down the inside. Dream Team's down the center. Golden Croc is further back than Vino Rioja, but Barolo goes strong with 200 to go. Clear by 3 or 4 lengths. Golden Croc the nearest danger, then came Cherry Lane, but Barolo's home and host. Clear by 6 lengths. Sylvan Mistress running on from behind to get second. Third placing will go to Golden Croc, Cherry Lane fourth. Then came Vino Rioja, Dream Team, Faraway Girl, and San Gimignano. Yes, they had on replay, so Barolo was in front all the way, got a good break, and at the top of the straight, skips clear and goes on by. Sylvan Mistress catches the eye, running on from behind, and it did get tight for room at about the 300-meter marker as well. Did Sylvan Mistress, so quite unlucky. But Barolo at that stage was home and host, clear by about 6 lengths at the line. 1,852, those are your numbers.
Well, Barolo took our breath away in the parade ring, and even more so going down to start. She's come back exactly as she went down, in full control, looking an absolute picture, and she sheds her maiden tag for the Gavin Smith Racing Stables. Very well done to her groom, Inga. She looked spot on in the parade ring today. He's done a fantastic job with her, and he will really appreciate the 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting, the Winning Groom Initiative. As usual, we always thank Sadek for joining us on the groom's behalf to collect this wonderful bonus, and Sadek, well done and thank you. Craig Zaki coming on in to have a chat about Barolo. He was aboard her last time out, when unfortunately, as Dean alluded to on our chat on Wednesday morning, was a little bit unlucky. And Craig, Dean said you just had to get going a little bit later than you would have liked after getting caught in a pocket. She finished really well, and she's proven to be a smart sort this afternoon.
Yeah, she has, Nadine. Last time, very unlucky. She loaded quite early, and she was standing awkwardly and got a very bad break. And then, yeah, I was stuck in a pocket while it was a slow run race, turned into a sprint. And when I exposed her, she had a leap of ground to make up, but she was low flying, and like we both said, very unlucky to not have won. But she's a filly who's still maturing. I could feel the difference in it today. She's really coming on with every run, and she's definitely not going to stop here. She's got some ability about her.
Going on throughout the afternoon, I'm going to touch on quite a couple of runners with Dean, but one I really want to hear from your point of view, because you partnered in all her recent runs, is Flight Display, and she'll run in race 8. Now, she ran out of her socks last time out. She punched well above her weight on that occasion, and she looks to be a big contender again this afternoon.
Yeah, she does, Nadine. Pity about the wide jaw, but it is a small field. She's another filly who's come here, and she's just getting better. Those first 2 wins on the polish, she was still a big baby. She'd run from the inside to the outside, and last time I could feel the penny dropping, and like you say, she was probably 20 points out to the winner, and only getting like 2.5 or 3 kilos, and she ran out of her socks needing the run. So I'm sure she's come on again coming into today's race, and she must be the horse they have to beat.
Yeah, we're definitely going to keep a keen eye on her. So possibly bookend the meeting, lots of chances in between, but the job is done here, and Craig, well done.
Thank you so much. Well done to Dean, to Mr. Smith, the family and the team. They're doing a great job. Big thanks to Lammerskral. Well done. Always a pleasure in their colors. And to my sponsors, Maritz van Team Volgeborgschiff. Thank you, guys.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Dean will be up next to have a chat about us, and when we spoke on Wednesday morning, a lot of confidence coming through from you, and you really felt she was a filly to beat, and I can see where you got that confidence from, because once she stalked into the parade ring and absolutely floated to post, she was a picture, and everything she promised she delivered.
She still hasn't gotten a winter coat yet. She looked amazing today, and she's just been improving with each workout. And she's a filly, she's still immature. You work her upsides and otherwise she doesn't try. So we work her on her own, and she does enough, and she's been flying back at home. And like we said on Saturday morning, she was a bit unlucky last time out. She got jumped a bit slow, got caught in the pocket, and the winner just got first run on us. And today, thankfully, she jumped well, and Craig rode a good race.
We've got Gail on hand. She's a graduate of the Bloodstock SA, and therefore gets the bonus, the maiden juvenile winner bonus of 100,000, and that's just adds to the sweetness of the occasion. Yes, it's nice and heavy, hey? Thanks, Gail.
Thank you.
Dean, before you run away, a couple to touch on. We did chat to Craig about Flight Display earlier in the week. You'd also made her a very big runner, but over and above, coming up a little bit later in the day, number 3, Bomber Bay.
No, it's Bomber Bay. We'll enjoy the step up to the mile. We brought him back fresh last time over the 1200 just so we can get him back to himself. And he ran on really nicely. He should love the mile. He must be a runner. Obviously, Mr. Fox looks the horse to beat.
Yeah.
At the back end, Charlie and Globe, they're horses that you have to include. You can't leave them out. They're honest horses that always try. They love track and trip. And Flight Display, she's a nice big filly. She's gone up in class, but I mean, she can handle it, and the last run was a very good run against Stronger in the conditions plate. And yeah, she's just got the wide draw to overcome. She is a galloping filly, and she should run us a very big race.
And maybe just one more. Sweet Julia is new to the yard. It is a competitive form, but that 5 furlong poly form from KwaZulu-Natal that she races off is decent.
Yeah, no, she's a speedy filly. We were very happy with her gallop. And work back at home's been extremely good, so expecting a huge effort from her.
Well, we'll watch the yard with interest throughout the day, but a great way to start it. Well done.
Thank you, Nate, and I would like to say a big well done to Peter Graaf and Lindy, the whole Lammerskral team. And yeah, thank you for buying us this filly. We bought her from Varsfontein, and my dad popped Peter a message, and he said, no, you'll take her, he likes the breeding. So just a big thank you to them for all the support, and thank you to our sponsors, Hollywood.
Oh, spot on. As Dean said, very well done to Varsfontein stud. Barolo, I must admit, she's certainly caught the eye today. She has on previous occasions, but today we've seen exactly what Dean has touched on. She's needed to mature, and she came to course today as an absolute standout. With that action, I think she's done well over 14 on Polly. I think we're going to see her at her very best as she starts to move up and also gets back on turf. Nice that she is, though, versatile on surfaces, but I think basically saying that we can expect so much more from her, and she is one I'll be excited to see step out in the future.